Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Libra, I almost skipped your sign, and guess what? A Libra knocked at my door. So let me get to the Libras, all right? First card out, the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Could someone be heading towards you to knock on your door? Let's see, bottom of the deck. There's a message. Ooh, look at that. The Five of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Double 5 energy. 55 could be important. But it's like someone really realized that the help that they need, Libra, exists in another person, which is something you're born knowing, Libra. Excuse me. You're the sign of harmony. Here comes the truth. And negotiation. So you know that your experience must be compromised with another's, or must be balanced with another's. And I feel like someone is moving on to a new expression that feels like balance, right? Top of the deck, the Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. It's an offer, whether they're coming by boat to give you the cup, or they're coming by foot on land to give you the money. There's an offer coming in. Let's clarify the Hierophant, that Taurus energy on the table. The Six of Wands and the Devil card, bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands. Another 5. Another 5 energy. Huh. I feel like this is like outside of this, Libra. So you have this on the table, the Hierophant being clarified by this humongous, ginormous win where you are doing really well, like financially, and your confidence and your spirit, attached to the Devil card. On this side, it speaks about spiritual union. On this side, it speaks about perhaps spiritual obsession. And you're in the middle of it. So I think there's some people that are really paying attention to your relationship and what happens with you. Like they're obsessed about you perhaps partnering with another. And they're talking about it. They're gossiping about it. Let's clarify that Five of Wands, Libra. The Moon card, they're gossiping about it behind your back, talking. With the Justice card, but they're going to be a witness to your justice, your harmony. And you can even marry this person because the Hierophant and the Devil, look. The Hierophant, I got the Three of Swords at the bottom. I tried to put my deck down. The Hierophant is, these two individuals are getting the keys, like the Masonic keys to have a successful 3D relationship on Earth. Got it. This could be a relationship that's set up for you, especially if you were like married by your parents, or you married with the philosophies that your parents gifted you with. So this relationship was set up. And then you have this relationship with a hot boy, baby, you got, right? So it could be somebody that's totally different. Again, there's a union between two people, but this time it's with an angel. This is with a 3D person. So one of the relationships is truly written, although you could have based your ideologies, Libra, this is really interesting, in all 3D concepts, like, oh, this person has to make this amount of money, look this way, talk this way, go to church, have studied, have a master's, speak 2 languages, and you realize, oh my gosh, that ain't it. It could also be the reverse. With that Capricorn energy, it's like you had to experience delays with the bad boy, like, or delays with the girl that you know was trying to trick off of you. And then that caused you heartbreak because you had to get a lesson from it. What was I clarifying? That Hierophant, that's right. Five of Wands, let's clarify that. No, I was clarifying the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, one more, the Queen of Cups. It's like the people who are talking bad about you. Let's go back to them. they hear too much good things about you. That's why they're hated. Because the messages that they receive on a constant basis are of you being like this lovely person, Libra. And how are you sitting with this Six of Wands, the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles back, and the Temperance card? In order for you to stay in your grace, Libra, King of Wands, to stay on your throne, the Five of Pentacles is encouraging you to remain faithful. Remain faithful. Let me see. Does the Libra know like what's being said about them? The World card. Yes. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. What's this one? The Knight of Cups. 10-10 could be of significance for sure. I feel like you've like done you've really put a lot of effort. 620 as I'm spilling this out. Here's the expansion that you wanted to see. You put a lot of effort into your image with this Knight of Cups. I think you wanted to be seen as someone that was like forgiving and friendly and fun to be around. And you put a lot of effort into that. And because people are gossiping about you and telling lies, that is discouraging you a little bit. So that's why I'm telling you, yes, you know about it, and to keep going. Keep going. Clarifying the Devil card. Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. The Two of Wands. That gives me my 6 Wands with the Knight. Again, I feel like the Devil card is saying that, and please don't be afraid of what it's called. All right. It's a reference to operating within your free will. But when you operate within your free will, like the Devil did, there are consequences to not being considerate and only operating in your free will, to only being like an overspender, right? And then because you're operating in your free will, there's still a financial consequence. So you are going to achieve this happiness. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands. The happiness that is you being addicted to your partner. And I don't mean this in a negative way, but you're just like obsessed with them. And this Two of Wands, you're like, is that healthy? You're even asking me right now, like, is that positive? Is that, I mean, if you're thinking about a sustainable relationship where perhaps you're married to someone and enjoying it for like 45 years, then yeah, I think a bit of obsession is in order. 8:30 when I got that out. Straight from consciousness. A bit of obsession is in order. What about that Hierophant card? The Four of Pentacles, which is ruled by Taurus. So we got Pentacles out first. I have some ideas. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I think, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Six of Cups? Yep. Okay, bad. I think that some of the Libras have been, quote unquote, following the rules. So this Hierophant energy that you picked was like, you could have studied something, Sun in Capricorn, that told you how to pursue a relationship, how to think about it, and how to be like detached a bit so that you remain powerful in the relationship. And all that did was remind you of a love you once had. Or it's going to remind this person that's going to come. Knock, knock, knocking. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. Yeah, I'm really feeling like this could be an old person. Libra, yes, believe in harmony. Yes. But do what feels good. Do what feels good.